Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good time of day, whatever it may be for you. Welcome back to the Lambda log. I'm feeling better. I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling much better. Yesterday I was not, though. Yesterday was week 8, day 1, the Monday, the 22nd of June, and I had a bad headache all day. We got there a little early to do a lighting tutorial with Anna, just to see how the lighting works in John Wood and what we're capable of doing for our theses. And it's really simple. There are 2 lines of 6 lights, and they're divided into 3 sections. So that's your picture right here. So that's how the sections work. And there are a few color changes. There are a few there are a few abilities. You can record stuff, but I don't think that'll be necessary. I'm going to simplify my lights a little bit, so it's just like warm lights. It might just be on and off. We'll decide. We'll see. But to change the color, you have to cycle through all of the colors unless you program it. And then be aware of using flashing lights because of accessibility. And then we had our all-day movement, and it was a little rough for me. I'll explain, maybe. I think I'll explain it more tomorrow about how it goes. But we're kind of basing in that the kind of Italian folk dance that we do. We're going to start down here. The music's going to be playing, and then we're going to raise our heads up. We're going to bring it down. We're going to slowly bring our hands up here. We're going to start a little bounce, and then we're going to bring our foot up. You can't really see it. And then we're going to turn around. Then we're going to go the other way. And then we're going to see someone from a little bit away. We're going to be like connected at the elbows or the shoulders. And we're going to go that. There we go. We do that for a little bit. And then we'll stop. And then half of us go into this like witchy noise. That's not me. And we get pressured and pressed down, and then we fall, and then the witches do their own thing, and they create like a whole little bird thing, and then they have some dialogue, and then we go into moving with imprinting and thinking about being the dagger, and then we become and then we cycle into our weight sharing thing that we did, and then we come back to the beginning, and that's kind of the gist of it. And we're going to finish it tomorrow, which is today, Tuesday, which is great because the plan was originally full day Monday, full day Tuesday, perform the evening after class on Tuesday. And now, because people have been sick and people have been out, we're only going to get graded on preparation and not performance, and and we're going to perform it at lunch on Tuesday today. And so that was huge. We found that out after we had lunch, where I did my self-tape. I'll attach it at the end of this video. I had no time to prep it. I did what I did. That's the real life of grad school. Sometimes you just read off of a paper. I could have done better, but I didn't. So I didn't, and I wasn't worried about it. We're going to perform at lunch tomorrow, and then we worked on the piece for the rest of the day. And then we had fight night, which I also attached a video to at the end of this video. And it was so fun. It went really well. It was a solid day. And my head started feeling better at the end of the day. Then I walked home and started it all over again. So that was the gist. It's really kind of simple. It was long, tiring. I fell asleep multiple times in class because I would just lie down because I was not feeling well. I'm like 80% today. Not bad. Anyway, love you lots. Have a wonderful day. Till next time. Bye. Hi, I'm Zion Austin. I'm 6'1" and I'm based in London. In the interim of what I've been doing in the interim.
Guessing it didn't go well.
It's a freaking disaster.
What happened?
She asked me why I left my last job and what I've been doing in the interim.
Okay, let me lock the door. We can't lock this door, but let me start again.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it didn't go well.
It was a freaking disaster.
What happened?
She asked me why I left my last job and what I'd been doing in the interim.
Well, you thought that would probably come up. You were prepared.
It was the first thing that came up. It was the only thing that came up. I went in, I sat down. I looked like a freaking geek, all dressed up like I was going to the prom instead of an interview for some jerk-off job that doesn't even require a college degree.
It requires extensive training. Would you...
Stop, okay? Just stop freaking patronizing cheerleading crap. Just stop.
Sorry.
She takes one look at me, at my resume, sees the huge gap in my employment record, how could she not, and asks me why I left Medcare and what I'd been doing. I told her I left because I wanted to take some time off to be with my daughter while my wife worked. She asked me who my boss was while I worked there. If it was Karen Wallace, whom she knows very well, she told me, basically letting me know she'd call Karen and find out what happened. So I might as well just tell her, which I then proceeded to do. I told her what had happened and the reason I was fired.
Okay, wash up now, sweetie. Go. 5 more minutes. Go now.
You should have seen her face. It was like a wave of revulsion washed over her. You would have thought I killed a baby and wanted a second chance to do it again.
What'd she say?
She said, thank you for coming in and for being so honest.
I think it's great you went in. I do. You got out there. It's a huge accomplishment, and I think you should feel good about that.
Is that how you talk to your patients? Like they're 12 years old? It's like I'm some disabled child you're helping get through the day.
That's not how I feel.
Well, that's how it sounds, and I hate it. I never should have married you. You should have trusted your instincts.
Go.
Come, sir. Stand for your tackling. Or if you prove craven, I'll make you run quickly.
Thou art no equal match to me.
I got my wounds in the field. See you these scars? They will not flinch for a bloody nose. Wilt thou to this gear?
Why, slave, thinkst thou balance my reputation with thee? Call to thy master, for he knows that I dare not...
Scold like a cock queen, for that is your profession. Thou poor shadow of a soldier. Tamest thou to fight or prate?
Neither with you. I am a Roman, and have got my honor with expense of blood.
You are a coward and a fool. Fight, or by these hilts I'll kill you.
Provoke me not, for if thou dost...
Out at you!
Be revenged, Vasquez!
On a dish of warm broth to stay your stomach.
I'll remember this, Vasquez!
En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. I fear thee not, Grimaldi.